As I said earlier about these guys, don't take them lightly. I know I sure as hell don't.
These are three big, mean, nasty individuals. They have said 1 week ago they will get what they want or they will tear everything to the ground. Kirok's got the microphone. Let's hear what the Indie Club has to say.
We won at We won last week, and Falcon still hasn't sent out our contracts. Falcon, you have no honor.
I could have told him
that. You know, I've been having fun out here demolishing your roster piece by piece, but the games are getting old, Falcon. So, you got a couple choices. We can keep tearing down your roster.
How many is it gonna take, Falcon? What do we need to do, Bird? Crisis ain't want none. Tweedledee and Tweedle dumbass couldn't hang with us. Just gonna mow down everybody you got in that locker room and tear this place to the ground till you pay what you owe, boy.
Well, these guys don't strike me as the most patient people in the world. If I'm Falcon, I'm getting out here and making a decision pretty damn quick.
Well, in their defense, they're only asking for what they were promised.
Well, check this out. We've got unexpected company here. This is the Crusader Vince Easterwood.
This is an interesting development.
And Vince says, now, wait right there, you three. I'm not done with you all. You're still nothing more than pushy little brats who think way too highly of yourselves, and thus you deserve to be punished to the full extent he desires.
Well, Vince Easterwood is one of the most gifted technical wrestlers on the planet.
And Vince continues, I don't care if I have to be alone to beat you three, but you will all face the wrath of God. I will make sure of it. Well, now what's happening? General Manager of the Year, Mr. Falcon.
Now hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's brought to my attention that I see, you know, the Indie Club in the ring, and Vince, I see that you want to treat them. How about this? How about let's even up the odds? Hey, let's just bring on two of the guys I handpicked down here. So, how about this?
Well, Falcon has handpicked two more competitors to come out here. Oh, check this out. Michael Bourne is here.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Where's the other guy?
Who's the other guy?
Mike, are you serious? Well,
Michael Bourne just said he bailed.
Well, how about this? The first guy that comes out here will be with you guys. How about that? I don't care who it is.
Well, opportunity's knocking right now. Who's going to answer it?
Oh, dear.
Oh! Check this out! 420 pounds of beef making his way out here. It's Tremor.
Well, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And as you said, Johnny, this whole is all about opportunity. The Indie Clubber sees an opportunity and says, Trimmer, right now.
All right. That's it. Tell us music, right now. And why? Chitty, can you believe this? I said cut the damn music!
Things are not exactly going Falcon's way here.
Oh my god, do I have to do everything myself? Okay, finally! Jesus, I hate that song! Almost as much as I hate kitties. Now, you guys are foolish, you know why? I put you all guys out here not to fight, with each other, but to fight against each other. You know why? Because this is gonna happen. This is a six-pack challenge.
Oh my goodness.
Now, while I have been expecting some of you, and some of you I haven't been expecting, each of you tonight have a, young and experienced talent. You may not know that you all have a great opportunity tonight. You see what I mean? Look, many superstars have started from the bottom and have worked their way to the top. Superstars like Benjamin Nirvana, Tyler Hydroconis, Bryce Ketterly, Brackman Wilder, Nick Firecaster, the list goes on and on and on. But fellas, if you will pay attention over here for 1 second, this is what Pulse is about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about bringing the best talents from around the grid to compete here. This is about finding superstars and building them into champions. You see, this match wasn't just any other random match that I just thought of, ladies and gentlemen. As each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, have the opportunity to become the new VWE Pulse Exhibition Champion!
Oh, check this out. What an opportunity. Hey, if you take a look at the case behind the broadcast position, you see it right there, the Pulse Exhibition Championship.
I feel kind of dirty because I actually agree with something Falcon said.
Oh, why do you want to do that?
Ugh.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the back, ring the bell, Trinity, let's go. And let's watch this.
Well, our referee in charge of the action, Adam Smith, here this afternoon, he is going to have his hands full today and then some.
You know, everyone, I apologize for that. It could have been done much simpler if he would have just went, "Ladies and gentlemen, I am the alleged GM of the year, and I had a great idea. I'm going to throw 6 guys together, and we're going to have a new champion." That's all he had to do. I mean, he wasted, 27 minutes of our life just now? That's your BM of the year, everyone.
Well, Mr. Falcon, no short on ego there. If you have the opportunity to come out here and parade yourself around, why not do it?
Okay, obviously I was having a little fun at Falcon's expense, which I know he's done at mine. But having said all that, this is actually a good idea. I mean, you've got 6 men, new championship, and you know what? Could the Indie Club crack?
Well, I'll tell you what, the rules of a 6-pack challenge are very...
Johnny.
The rules of this match are very simple. It's every man for himself, no disqualifications. First to score a pinfall or a submission is the winner. No eliminations, 1 fall, that's all it is. Well, I take that back. There are eliminations here. My notes were incorrect. Well, I'll tell you what, if you look at these 6 guys in the ring, you kind of got a feel for Vince Easterwood, being 5'11", 150, 160 pounds, surrounded by guys that are virtual giants. And look at Tremor.
Size means nothing to Vince.
Well,
His
we know
skill
that.
set speaks for itself.
Tremor, 420 pounds. That's 420 pounds of beef right there. There's the bell. 6-pack challenge underway. Winner becomes the VWE Pulse Exhibition Champion. And did you see that right there? The Hammer just laid out Vince with that vicious boot right to the face.
Yeah, and for some reason my phone's acting up. It's like I'm connected to Bluetooth somehow. I turned off that connection, but yet my phone keeps asking if it wants to play songs. Now, I love music. I'm all for music. But we're in a wrestling show right now, and let's watch this crazy action. And Johnny and I will do our best to try to call this, but we'll do our best. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Did you see that? Rex trying to drop kick the 420-pound Tremor, only backed him up just a little bit from where he was standing to the corner. Not much else happening there.
What would you expect? Because that would almost literally be like drop kicking a brick wall.
Well, I hope we've got the extra reinforced ring here today, because we are going to need it. Meanwhile, Kirok and Michael Bourne are hooking it up. Kirok has got Michael Boyd by the hair. He's got him from behind here. Look at Adam. He's not sure what to do here.
All he can really do is call a pinfall or a submission, because
or
obviously
elimination.
there's no disqualifications, with this many people. At least I don't think there is. I mean,
Vince
my notes don't say one way or the other.
Vince is going to work on the arm of the Hammer here. Meanwhile, Rex is trying to dish out as much punishment he can to the 420-pound Tremor. Keep your eyes on Kirok and Michael Bourne here. 6 men in this ring. One of them will be the VWE Pulse Exhibition Champion. The question is, which one will it be? Oh, look at that right there. That was huge.
Actually, we'll try to call this the best we can. But the crazy thing is, if you look so far, the battle lines have clearly been drawn as you have the Indie Club squaring off against the other 3. In fact, we saw some of the great display of Vince's technical prowess as he was working the various wrist locks that he has on Hammer.
An interesting situation could present itself here. What if it's down to 3 members of the Indie Club? And look at this, Kirok going for a pin. Oh, did we just see somebody get tossed out here? Thought I saw that out of the corner of my monitor here. It looks like the Hammer's out. Vince got rid of the Hammer. Check this out. We didn't expect elimination so quickly in the opening minutes of this match, but we got one. And Tremor with a big boot just flooring Rex.
So if that's accurate, apparently if you're thrown over the top rope, you can be eliminated as well? Wait, no, because you slide back in the ring. That can't possibly be right.
Well, the Hammer is back in the ring. I believe he's been eliminated. We need some official word from Adam on this one. Meanwhile, Tremor going to work on Rex. I am told that eliminations can only be via pinfall or submission, so the Hammer is still in this.
Which is good because that's the way it should be. You have
Absolutely.
6 hungry competitors. Let them, and I didn't mean to come there with Trimmer in the ring, but hold on, what do we have here?
We got Kirok scoring a pinfall over Michael Bourne. We are now officially down to 5 competitors in this match. And look at Tremor. He is eyeing Kirok right now. Meanwhile, the Hammer and Vince still slugging it out. Rex is down on the canvas over there in the corner. Michael Bourne has been eliminated. This 6-pack challenge is now a 5-pack challenge.
It is indeed, and I don't mean to make light of things, but since he's such an upstanding guy, ladies and gentlemen, don't be like Mike, or you'll be the first one eliminated in a 6-pack challenge.
Big left hand right there from the Hammer. Oh, and a right one that just knocks Vince right out. Look at Vince, he's right back up. Well, he was back up.
I've been in the ring with Vince. Granted, it wasn't one-on-one. It was as part of the tag team division, so it was a mixed tag. But so my time in the ring with Vince has been limited. But Vince can find his way out of any situation. His knowledge of holds is extraordinary, and never ever count him out.
Well, Vince
But as you
Easterwood
see, the Hammer is
a
hammering his fist down on his face.
Vince is a former VWE World Heavyweight Champion. Do not forget that. Meanwhile, you've got Kirok and you've got Tremor locking it up over there on the opposite side. Now we could be looking at a 2-on-1 situation. Rex Ocelot and the Hammer, Santino Clarington, going to work on Vince.
You easily could, but on the opposite side, you've got Tremor and Kirok going back and forth, and you can see where they're struggling, trying to establish the power base. And I actually saw Kirok able to move Tremor. I mean, that is freaking amazing.
That is about as impressive as anything you're likely to see in this ring today. Meanwhile, the 2-on-1 situation continues. It's Rex, it's Hammer, and they are punishing the daylights out of Vince.
So this is opportunity, and oh, what a power bomb!
Oh, but Vince counters it with a Hurricane Rana.
Once again, Vince knows how to get out of so many different situations. You saw it right there. I thought that was going to be it, but what a counter from Vince.
He literally pulled that right out of his back pocket, just at the time he needed it. Will you listen to the Pulse universe here? They are amped for this match.
They are indeed, and you see where Kirok and Tremor just going back and forth. And Rex and Vince, oh, what a shot from Rex.
Oh, he just laid
Vince like a bad habit.
Oh, dropped it like a sack of potatoes. Rex is standing tall in the ring right now. Look at Tremor. He just fired off with that vicious shot right to Kirok. Who is going to come away from here?
Back.
Oh, he certainly is. He wants to be the VWE Pulse Exhibition Champion, as does every other competitor in this match. But who is it going to be? Right now, he's got the big man rocking and reeling here. Meanwhile,
yes,
the 2-on-1 continues with Rex and the Hammer just stomping the daylights out of Vince Easterwood. And he just put
off of his feet.
He put the big man down. Amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I know I haven't.
I mean, what a display of strength and skill there from Kirok. And I gotta say, Indie Club is looking fantastic in this matchup.
They are bringing it, no doubt about it.
And, you know, Johnny, I just thought of something. This is a real question. What's going to happen if Vince and Tremor are eliminated? Are these three going to go at it?
Well, they would kind of have to.
You would think. That's something to keep in mind too. But
I mean, they are friends, they are brothers, but they are competitors first and foremost. Oh, look at this! Look at this! The Hammer, here he comes. He's got him set for the face buster.
Oh my goodness!
And he nailed it.
Oh, Vince is in deep, deep trouble right here.
I don't know how Vince gets up from that one.
I don't either.
The Hammer just picked him up and planted him. And look at Tremor.
And Tremor's still down.
He's barely moved. Can you think of just how much strength it takes to get Tremor up off his feet?
In fact, to be honest, I'm surprised Karaka's still standing after that, because there's no doubt that that took an extreme toll.
And he's just standing there looking down at the man. And across the ring at the other side, it is still 2-on-1. It is Rex, it's the Hammer, and Vince Easterwood. Vince is, I don't know how much more of this Vince can take.
Well, Vince did buy him at some time. I don't know if you saw it in the monitor, Johnny, because there's so much going on. He did sweep Rex down, so at the moment, at least, it's 1-on-1. But how long can Vince sustain that?
Oh, Tremor with a shoulder block.
Tremor and Crocker back
off the rope. Oh, he just took Rex. He just took Rex down.
I was going to say, he was up, but not for long.
Now's the opportunity for Tremor to go to work here. We might need an extra large belt for him if he's the one that comes away as the VWE Pulse Elimination or Exhibition Champion. Oh, nice forearm right there. Right there from the Hammer. And I'm getting word that LG is here in the building. He might be coming out here to join us. That's fine. Come on out. We can.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. We can use the extra company out here with all this action going on in the ring here. Look at Tremor. Look at Kirok. They are just. Oh, big forearm right there between the shoulder blades. Oh, look at the Hammer. Oh, my God. Did you see that?
What devastating impact. And if you look. Oh, speaking of impact, did you see that big boot from Tremor? I didn't even know he could lift his legs up that high.
The Hammer going for a cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Only a 2 count. Vince kicks out.
Yeah, Vince was able to kick out, but Karaka's laid out. And
big splash from Tremor.
Splash. That's got to be
1, 2,
and 3.
And Kirok's eliminated.
And Karak might have some internal damage after that huge splash from Tremor. And I'm just glad that it appears that the ring was supported properly, which is good, because that was a lot of mass and weight coming down after that acceleration from Tremor. But could Tremor have hurt himself? I mean, that is something to keep in mind.
Well, things just got a whole lot more interesting because we are now down to 4 competitors in this match. It's Vince Easterwood, it's the Hammer, it's Rex Ocelot, it's Tremor. One of these men will be the Pulse Exhibition Champion. Look at that hook kick right there from Vince. That put the Hammer right on his back.
Got him right in the side of the head, almost in the temple area. What a calculating, devastating kick right there.
Oh, look at
this. That crossface.
There's the crossface from Vince. That's the same move that won him the VWE World Heavyweight Championship. And he has got the Hammer trapped. I'm not sure the Hammer realizes just how close to the ropes he is, but he is almost there. If he can just reach that left arm of his over, he'll have to force, Vince will have to break that hold. And there's a whip into the corner. Tremor hits the turnbuckles hard. Rex comes in after him.
And even if Hammer's able to grab that rope, the damage that this does.
Well, now Rex sees what's going on here. He might be in a position to break this up and help his teammate out here. And there's a stump.
He did as he kicked Vince right in the back.
Well, he may have just saved the Hammer right there. Meanwhile,
he very
Rex,
well could have.
He's going back to work on Tremor here. 4 competitors left in this 6-pack challenge. Rex going to work on Tremor. Vicious knees right to the gut, right to that big gut of Tremor. Don't know that really has a whole lot of effect on the big guy.
I was thinking the same thing, but I couldn't think of a nice way of saying it, and I don't want to make Tremor angry with me, so I just let you handle that one.
Well, if he's mad at you, just give him a bucket of KFC. Everything will be fine.
Or maybe we can go to Brackburgers one day.
Yeah. Can't beat that.
Right here in Empire City.
I'll tell you what, take a look at Vince Easterwood in the ring right now. That back of his has taken so much punishment in this match, he may not even be able to get up.
Yeah, that is very true, because not only the punishment, but when he had the Hammer and that crossface, I mean, yes, it obviously damaged and hurt Hammer, but holding a submission hold of any type does take its effect. on the person who's got the submission in. And look at what Hammer's got.
My guess is a hammer. Haven't seen it on my. Oh yeah, now we see it. He's got that hammer. No disqualifications. We just saw Rex throw a series of shoulder thrusts right to the breadbasket of Tremor, followed up by a series of punches, and now the hammer has brought the hammer into the ring. And I'll tell you what, Vince Easterwood is in a bad way here, and there's nothing that Adam Smith can do about it. This is no disqualifications.
And this is the type of environment where this is perfectly legal.
Vince is back up. Oh, big boot from Tremor, but the hammer strikes. Oh, look at this! Look at this!
What a counter
look at
from
this.
Vince!
What a crucifixion from Vince Easterwood! Meanwhile, looks like Tremor was going for a cover there. Vince has the crucifixion locked in. Big elbow drop from Tremor.
I mean, did you see that where Hammer swung the hammer at Vince? Vince was able to dodge it, and what a counter!
He caught him in the crucifix. He has got it locked in. Now, Tremor is in a good spot here to punish Rex Ocelot. There's a whip into the corner, clear across the ring. Meanwhile, the hammer is trapped in that crucifixion. The hammer taps out. That's it.
He had no choice. He had absolutely no choice.
You know what the phrase is, tap or snap.
Pretty much, and it was getting to the snap level.
And now we are down to 3 competitors. It's Rex, it's Tremor, it's Vince.
And what a dynamic this is going to put into play. Because you could say Rex is all alone because he's the indie club, so to speak. But at the same time, will Rex and Vince try to work together to get out the bigger guy, Tremor? I don't know, but anytime you're in an environment like this, and Tremor went in and Rex was able to dodge it. But as I was trying to say,
he went for that big splash. That's 420 pounds crashing right into the turnbuckles here. Now, if you're Vince Easterwood, you're going to do what you can to take a little breather right here because he's endured a lot of punishment thus far, and let Rex and Tremor just fight it out for the time being. But that's not the type of competitor that Vince is. Vince is right in there. Look at that bulldog right there from Vince Easterwood.
He saw an opportunity and he took advantage of it.
That's why he's a former world champion. He knows everything there is to know about this business.
No doubt. I mean, you don't become a champion at any level, especially the world heavyweight champion, without knowing a trick or two.
And look at Vince. He's eyeing Rex. He is setting him up. Meanwhile, Tremor is up against the corner. He's in the corner, up against the turnbuckles. Look at this. Side headlock takeover from Vince. Well, how would you like to see another big splash from Tremor right now?
That would be something to see, but you can definitely tell that our ring was very thankfully reinforced before tonight, because those ropes are the only thing that's holding Tremor up.
Well, I tell you what, if I had known this match was going to happen, I would have suggested that the entire building be reinforced.
Oh, no doubt about that, Johnny.
Right now, it's Vince Easterwood. He's got Rex in the side headlock. Tremor taking a breather over there in the corner. Here's a whip into the ropes. Whip into the opposite corner. It's Rex hitting the corner. Rex up against those turnbuckles. What is Vince going to do here? Here comes Vince. One of these 3 will be the VWE Pulse Exhibition Champion. If you look behind the broadcast table, you'll see that brand new championship in the case. Vince is laying in knee shots right to the midsection of Rex.
History will be made tonight.
And look at this, Vince he's got his foot right on Rex's throat.
Perfectly legal in this environment.
No disqualifications. A 6-pack challenge now down to 3 competitors. It's Tremor, it's Vince Easterwood, it's Rex Ocelot of the Indie Club. Who is going to leave Pulse as the exhibition champion? Here comes Tremor out of the corner. And big shoulder block just flattens Vince like a pancake.
Holy crap.
I didn't think it was possible for a guy that big to move that quickly, and follows up with a big splash. Here he comes again. Oh my God. A second splash into a cover. 1, 2, and 3. It's Tremor and Rex. It's down to 2. the 420-pound Tremor. It's Rex Ocelot of the Indy Club. One of these two will be the exhibition champion. You a betting man, Drake?
You know my background, Johnny, so you know I am.
Absolutely.
And that's all I'll say about that.
Well, here comes Tremor. He's making his way over to Rex. He is one more competitor away from leaving Pulse Super Show as the exhibition champion. Here goes Tremor. He's going to work here on Rex of the Indy Club. Shoves him back into the corner. Uh-oh. This could be a hit-or-miss proposition right here because I know Tremor and I know what's coming. He is coming for that big splash. One more time. Pounds the chest. Tremor getting set. Here he comes. Oh, and he nailed it. And then just tosses him halfway across the ring. Tremor going to work here. He sees his opportunity right now.
And that is what Pulse is all about. That is what this six-pack challenge has been all about. It's been all about opportunity and who's going to be the first one to make history and win this championship.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. The big man is going up to the top rope. I've never seen this. You have got to be kidding me. I tell you what, it could be curtains if he hits this splash from the top rope, and Rex gets out of the way. 420 pounds comes crashing down to the canvas.
It could be curtains either way.
And look, the Hammer's back in the ring. He has already been eliminated. He should not be here. In fact, all three members of the Indy Club. No disqualifications. Nothing Adam can do about it.
And this is exactly what we expected. We expected there to eventually be the numbers game against Tremor. You have that Wolfpack type mentality, that brotherhood.
Never seen Tremor in a situation where he's the underdog here, but now it appears 3-on-1 is the cause celeb. And right now it is the Hammer. It's Kirok stomping the daylights out of Tremor while Rex recuperates in the corner. Nothing that referee Adam Smith can do at this point. It is a no disqualification match.
And there's absolutely nothing. And you know, this is not good for Tremor. Not good at all.
But the legal man is Rex Ocelot. And he's over there in the corner trying to get his energy back. Meanwhile, the already eliminated Kirok, the already eliminated Hammer, are doing as much damage as they possibly can on the 420-pound Tremor. Now the Hammer's over there in the corner trying to get Rex back in the game here, trying to get his wits about him. And meanwhile, you see Kirok struggling, trying to get Tremor back up to his feet. Now it takes two of them. And they've only got him up to one knee. This will take everything that they've got.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
Here comes Rex. Here comes Rex. Once again, big spear on Tremor.
Oh, and I know what that's like. I've been on the receiving end of that.
And he has just laid Tremor completely out. This is the opportunity right here for the Indy Club. Right now it's Hammer, it's Kirok looking down at the prone Tremor. Rex going for the cover. Count of one, count of two, and three. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new VWE Exhibition Champion, Rex Ocelot.
Once again.